are a lot of FNAF games. If you include the mainline, spin-off, and troll games, there's a total of 20 FNAF games in the universe. And while I haven't played every single one of them, I think my overall FNAF knowledge and the amount of time I've viewed the ones in question give me the ability to make this video. In today's video, we rank every single FNAF game from the core 4 to the spin-offs to the troll games, even the new Into the Pit game. This video is the most up-to-date tier list that you will find. Without further ado, let's get into this. Hey, JJ popping in here, and today we are back on Tier Maker making some more ranking videos where today we are ranking every single FNAF game, and this is one I created and is the most up-to-date full complete game because we have all the mainline games, we have all the troll games, and we even have the newest Into the Pit game, which we've recently played. We're going to be going over every single one in detail, and we're going to rank them S through F, and this is sure to be a good one. All right, starting off, OG Five Nights at Freddy's 1. Now, listen, much nostalgia there. It's very easy for me to just throw this in S just because of that's where it started, but I don't know if I want to do that. Introduces us to the mainline characters, and it's pretty good, but the mechanics are lacking in today's day and age of Five Nights at Freddy's. But still, this is where everything started. This is where William Afton's story started. This is it. So, we're gonna have to throw this in A. It's not my favorite game. It can get a little bit boring. The problem with some of these games is no replayability, but it is a tier, top A tier game. FNAF 2! It's going in S. It's simply going in S. What a masterpiece FNAF 2 is. The animatronics are amazing, including the best animatronic in the game, Witherbody. The mechanics, so smooth, so easy to play, so awesome. Replayability, it's not there. It does have a custom night, has 6, I think it has 7 nights actually, but it's not really there. Lore-wise, it's pretty important. It's important when it comes to these animatronics becoming these animatronics, toy animatronics. It talks about William Afton. There is a lot of lore in this game. Plus, it's just my personal favorite. Remember, this is my list, guys. You guys can check this out with the link in the description to play this for yourself. Five Nights at Freddy's 3. Man, did I really not like this back in the day. I've come to now appreciate it a little bit more. I think the mechanics, they're a little whack, but the animatronics, well, I should say animatronic, is really lore important. Springtrap, really important. Plus the phantoms, you know they're important too. Yada, yada, yada. I'm gonna throw FNAF 3 in a B tier. I don't think it'll stay at the head of B, but it's just not my favorite game. Lore-wise, it's super important, but the mechanics just aren't there. FNAF 4, I know there's a lot of lore in FNAF 4. There is, you know, how I think Michael is the crying child, yada, yada, yada. There's a ton of lore. I just don't enjoy the gameplay, the breathing, all that stuff. It's just not my favorite game. I'm gonna throw it in D tier. That may be a little shock to people. It's just, I just don't enjoy it that much. Sister Location. The first twist from us being a stationary person to us now being able to run around the sister location, and it has that extra custom night with Ennard. It has 3 different endings. It is really good. And lore-wise, it's really important as well. Introduces us Elizabeth, Baby, and all of them. Ballora being William Afton's wife. This is a big lore game, big importance. I'm gonna throw that in A tier. It's gonna go behind FNAF 1. FNAF 1's holding out with that nostalgia, but Sister Location A tier feels right. FNAF World. Guys, FNAF World is such a good game. Now listen, whenever it first came out, people hated it. This was not what people were expecting. When you come back to it, you realize there's so much with this game and tons of lore to it as well. Plus, it now has the DLC with the Halloween. Oh, forgot to mention for FNAF 4, they also have a DLC. Still staying in D tier though. FNAF World is really good. We get some new characters like the Coffee Pot, Endo Plush, and some more. We get all the, you know, fighting characters. So it's a really good game. I think it's gonna get another S tier. Man, I just love Five Nights at at Freddys so much. So if a few of these go in S tier, it's just gonna have to happen, you know? Pizzeria Simulator. I have such a love-hate relationship with Pizzeria Simulator. I know a lot of people are expecting me to put this in S, A, B. It's gonna go in C. It's not my favorite. The nights are completely unbearable. Lore-wise, Connection Terminated is it's just one of the most peak endings ever. It's just not fun to play through the nights, but I do really enjoy this game. Tons and tons of new characters, tons of lore. Candy Cadet, you got the Connection Terminated, and so much more. And it's even in Security Breach. So yeah, I think a C tier for Pizzeria Simulator is good. Ultimate Custom Night, lacking. Whenever I first got my old PC, not the one I'm on right now, that was the first game I played, and I think I put about like 100 hours into Ultimate Custom Night. Man, I love that game. Now, it's fun. It's not great. I know it's like William Afton's like HE double hockey stick, but it's just not, the mechanics just aren't there lore-wise. It's, you know, pretty important. But otherwise, you know, we don't really get many new characters. I mean, we get Fredbear. We get our first look at Fredbear. We get not Recusifax, RXQ, whatever that little DD thing is. But besides that, I mean, once you beat 50-20, what are you supposed to do? Nothing. So that's gonna go behind Pizzeria Simulator in C tier. Yuri's Rage. Now, a lot of people may not know what this is. Little apology game that Scott put out whenever Security Breach got delayed. And it's a 2D, like, Street Fighters game, but with the Five Nights at Freddy's. Get some new characters. I don't know much about the lore of this. It probably does have some. I mean, every single game has lore, besides maybe the troll games, but even then, some of them have lore implicated into them. But it really, I didn't mind it. I did a couple streams over, and it was fun. I enjoyed it. You die, you have to restart the level completely. There's like 2 levels back to back. But you know, it's all right. It's all right. It's all right. It'll go behind Ultimate Custom Night in C tier. Freddy in Space 2 is going to go in F. I did not play that. Really, I played a little bit of it. Not fun. The mechanics aren't fun. I don't really like the style. Lore-wise, I don't really think it has that much in it. And the characters, there's kind of little random guys. So they're going to stay in F tier. And so is AR. But AR is going to go above Freddy in Space 2. AR, whenever it was produced, it does have lore. Despite most people thinking it does have lore. But it's just not really, you know... The animatronics, there's some cool ones. There's the Fire Endo, the Aquatic Endo. I have a thing for endoskeletons, but wait, pause. You know, there's some bad ones, like this balloon boy right here. Literally the worst balloon boy in history. But yeah, AR is gonna go in F as well. Help Wanted. I've done some streams on Help Wanted. It's fun. It's really fun. You know, you got a lot to do. You got 40 mini games. Then you got the Dreadbear DLC. Tons of lore with Glitch Trap. Plush Babies kind of ruins it for me. Not gonna lie, Plush Baby sucks. Once you get past that, super good. That's gonna go at the top of B tier. That's a very solid game. Security Breach! Security Breach is so much fun. It's going in S. It's gonna go at the top of S. I would put it over FNAF 2, even though FNAF 2 is my love, my heart, it's my everything. Security Breach is such a good game. It's so good. There's so much replayability. There's a bunch of glitches that you can, you know, manipulate. You can do speed runs with it. So much lore, too, with the Pizzaplex. Security Breach moved us into a new era of Five Nights at Freddy's. And then you have some good characters like Glamrock Bonnie, Montgomery Gator, Glamrock Chica, DJ Music Man, Glamrock Freddy, Gregory. So much good there. And then you got the Ruin DLC after that with Cassie, the Mimic, coming into the games for the first time. What a good game, dude. I love Security Breach. Help Wanted 2. Help Wanted 2 is going to get an unfair advantage here. I've never played Help Wanted 2. I have watched a few videos on it. It looks cool. You know, you got Carney. You got some more lore into it. I haven't seen a lot. So Help Wanted 2 is going to go at the back of D just because I've never played it. I am planning to play all of these on stream, maybe for a one and done stream, like we play them all at once. Until then, it's going to have to sit at the back of D. Five Nights at Freddy's Into the Pit, the newest FNAF game, and oh my goodness, what a good game. It's 8-bit, which usually isn't my style of games, but this one's really good. Has some lore into it as well, based off a good book. Mechanics are super fun, and it actually isn't too hard, honestly. You just have to search a little bit. Does take a while though, but maybe I'm just slow. This is such a good game. Honestly, it's going to go at the top of A. I don't think it's S tier. By any means, I don't think it breaks the S tier seal, but it's really good. FNAF World Halloween Edition. These are the last 5 games, and they're all troll games, but some of them are actually pretty good. Halloween Edition was fun. It's very short, but fun. I really like it. I'm going to throw it in C. The back of C. I would choose Halloween Edition over these 2 games right here. It's a super fun game. Now, the Five Nights at Freddy's 3 troll game, no, that's going there. And the Chica in Space is also going to go there, above the troll game, though. Sister Location MA, again, F tier. These troll games aren't fun. And then the Ultimate Custom Night is going to go right there. So, guys, that is it. Every single FNAF game ranked. Was it a quicker video? Yes, it was. But hey, once this, once more games get pumped out, once we start playing some of these, like some of the troll games I haven't played, Help Wanted 2 I haven't really played, AR I haven't touched too much, but I don't think the servers are up anymore. This list could change. We could add more stuff. We could even split off the DLCs and come back to this. So let's go have a recap. The best FNAF game in history, Security Breach, followed by FNAF 2, then FNAF World in our S tier. In our A tier, we got Into the Pit, FNAF 1, and Sister Location. At B tier, we got Help Wanted, FNAF 3. C tier, we got Pizzeria Simulator, Ultimate Custom Night, Fury's Rage, and FNAF World, Help Wanted Edition. Oh, hold on. I'm gonna switch this above Fury's Rage. I feel like I would play this over Fury's Rage. In D tier, we got FNAF 4 and Help Wanted 2. And in the ever most famous F tier, we got AR, Freddy in Space 2, Chica in Space, Five Nights at Freddy's 3 Troll Game, Five Nights at Freddy's Ultimate Custom Night Troll Game, and Sister Location MA Edition. This is my list, guys. Again, you can go in the link in the description and do this list for yourself. And if you do, tag me in a post on Twitter or on Instagram or something like that. Definitely tag me there. But if you guys do go on to enjoy today's video, make sure you guys smash the like button down below and subscribe to John, the J Team. This is your leader, JT, signing off saying I love you all dearly, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye, everyone.